This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. All right, everyone says thank you to your mama, so I'm going to say thank you to my mama. Thank you so much. You've raised us, you've done well, and I appreciate you. So this month is all about gratitude, and along with that person I just shouted out, there's another person we don't get to thank enough. Ourselves. It's sometimes hard to remind ourselves that we're trying our best to make sense of everything. And in this crazy world, that ain't easy. Here's a reminder to send some thanks to people in your life, including yourself. BetterHelp, ladies and gentlemen. Therapy can help us in so many ways. Learning positive coping skills and how to set boundaries. It empowers us to be the best versions of ourselves. If you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire, get matched with a licensed therapist, and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Let gratitude flow with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/traphouse to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/traphouse. All right, y'all ever been down bad and needed money bad and your pockets bad? Well, we've all hit a point where we realize it's time to make serious money moves. Take control of your finances by using Chime Checking Account with features like no maintenance fees, fee-free overdraft up to $200, or getting up to 2 days early with direct deposit. Learn more at chime.com/trap. All right, guys, we've all dealt with the almighty overdraft fee at some point in our life. It sucks. But compared to Chime, allowing you to overdraft up to $200 with no fees sounds much better to me. Chime is a financial institute with a sense of community. And the fact that you could temporarily increase overdraft limits with boosts from friends is an awesome feature. Chime helps you make progress with fee-free overdraft up to $200. Your next deposit is applied to your balance. Get spotted on debit card purchases and cash withdrawals. No monthly fees or maintenance fees. Over 50,000 fee-free ATMs. Eligible members get complimentary boosts to temporarily increase friend spot me limit. When you give a boost, they can boost you back to temporarily raise your limit. Here's how it works. Set up a direct deposit in your Chime account. After a qualifying direct deposit of $200 plus, Chime will notify you to enroll in Spot Me. With an activated debit card, Chime will spot you up to $200 when you exceed your balance. Your next direct deposit is applied to your negative balance. Chime never charges fees or interest for using SpotMe. Make your fall finances a little greener by working towards your financial goals with Chime. Open your account in 2 minutes at chime.com/trap. That's chime.com/trap. Chime feels like progress. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bank Corp Bank NA or Stride Bank NA, members FDIC. SpotMe eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Boosts are available to eligible Chime members enrolled in SpotMe and are subject to monthly limits. Terms and conditions apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Tripping better than slipping.
Welcome to the trap.
But sometimes we tripping.
Welcome to the trap,
Welcome to the trap.
where we joke and rap,
Where we just rap.
gut busting laughs, hand slapping laps.
Girl, slap it loud.
Get you through your day,
Get you through your day.
and it's free of cost.
I'm so cheap.
Don't you laugh too loud.
No.
Don't get fired by your boss.
File unemployment.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
Right, yo, welcome back to another episode of the Comedy Trap House. My name is Rome. We got Cam in the building.
In the building.
We got Emmanuel in the building.
Old in this bit.
That remind me, Young Dro be rapping, man. It's unfortunate that he just didn't take the path that he needed to take, but he be rapping.
Did you see how he went viral recently? T.I. had him in Breakfast Club.
Oh no, I didn't see. I didn't see.
Yeah,
it.
him and T.I. were in Breakfast Club, and this is so fucked up, man. He started talking about his story, and I don't know why they had their homeboys in there. I guess T.I. and him had their homeboys in there, and one dude just kind of kept talking from the couch a little bit. And so Young Dro goes into the story talking about, the hardships he's been through with drugs, and then he said his daughter went, he started talking about drugs and stuff. And the dude in the back started laughing a little bit, right? He started snickering, and Charlamagne was like, "Yo, what's up with your dude back there?" He was like, "No, man." And you could tell they kid around like that. But then he started up again. And he started saying, and then yeah, my daughter was going through it. And then the dude started laughing again in the back. And Dro turned around and said, "Hey man, I'll smack you, dog." And they started and he got mad. He got upset for real. And T.I. had to break it up. He was like, "Hey nah." You know how T.I. get.
Yeah,
"Hey nah, we gotta start some type of sophistication up in this."
when I think about Young Dro, I think he's what 2 Chainz became. Like he would, I think he would have been that maybe if he hadn't had those issues, because he could rap. Like he could actually rap. He had a different flow. So but it's one of them things. I was like, but I was listening to a song he had put out a little album a couple years ago or something, and I just happened to come across. Let me listen. I was like, damn, he rapping.
He's been known for bars. He has some bars.
So 2 things. I got a parent topic. I start with my mom first. So, my mom had her friend over here yesterday to watch the game because Carolina played Broncos or whatever. So her friend Kat, and so they were over here talking, and they were. So I come downstairs right before the game, and they were like, Kat goes, "Oh, we ain't gonna talk about this while you down here." And I was like, "Talk about what?" And she was like, men. And then I was like, what about men? This was from her friend. What about men? And she's like, and just where do you find men, and all these things and this and that nature. And we went through like a 45-minute session where I'm talking to these 2 older women about where they should go and what type of men are out there. And it was just hilarious to me at my big age, talking to my mom and her friend about men. It felt like as if I was on a podcast with it was just so interesting. And
where did you tell them to go?
Well, at first they were like, because her friend was like, we were thinking
Let me
about
talk to him.
No.
It's because you women don't have souls, I'll tell you.
You barely have a photo up here. I can't trust. I don't know.
I thought he meant let me talk to him as a datum. I didn't know just talking to him. That was funny.
But they were talking about because they was like, yeah, we were gonna go to a bar and this and that. I said, that's not where if you talk about meeting men, I don't think that's where you want to. I was like, maybe there's some distinguished gentlemen in there that could be watching the football game. But I was like, usually clubs, bars, day parties, I said your chances are a little bit slim. I don't know if you're going to be out at a day party, but who knows? You might be. I said, when I said what I said, her friend was like, I never thought about that. That's a good suggestion. I said, I'm looking across the street right now. I said, you guys, you're thinking too. I say you're thinking too narrow. You're thinking like where's the typical guy go football? I said no. There's a Lowe's across the street. I said you need to be in there with men who are building. These men.
That's what I'm talking about.
Probably have companies.
That's the wise advice I'm talking about right there, Ron. See, these women need to start being like Mexicans out here and standing outside of Lowe's, and they need to have signs saying, "I cook, I clean, I'm a good woman." That's the unfortunate reality of dating in 2020. I had a cousin ask me, they said, what, what's the game like and all that? I said, it's all over.
Yeah, it's all over. Yeah, the game.
I said it's all over.
It's not. Yeah, you gotta be. If you gotta be almost Tom Brady, Peyton Manning precision out here if you want to really get what you.
Tom Brady just got a divorce. I don't know what you talking about. No,
but he got rings, multiple.
He got rings, but he lost one. But maybe for the better.
But I told her, I said, yeah, go low. I said on the flip side, I said, you're gonna laugh and think it's funny, but I think it's a good place. I said, you guys gotta hit, your Trader Joe's, your Sprouts. You gotta go in places where
Yeah.
people just a little bit, you
Tell
know.
her, tell her don't go too early. Cause when I go first thing to the grocery store, it's only old people
Yeah,
in
don't
there.
go too early. Yeah,
She ain't looking for that. Don't go too early. She gotta go midday
gotta
to
go,
the evening.
gotta go midday. But yeah, no, I just thought I thought it was funny. But now to my dad, which he continues to be just a funny
What
guy.
about a run club?
You
A
know,
run club.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's
So a
exercise.
lot of people are going to run clubs to date. Like they joining them. People are using them as dating places to meet
Mhm.
people. So like, of course they're going to run, but they really going is to meet in shape people.
And I don't know how healthy that it's. This funny, no pun intended. I don't know how healthy it is, but
It's not healthy at all, but
I,
it's you getting healthy on what you're doing, but the fact why you going, now it's becoming
Wait. You're
a trend.
saying that the dating part is unhealthy, or you're
yeah,
saying
for
the overall
example,
activity is
It
unhealthy?
could be because you're going for the wrong reasons. You
yeah,
ain't going really to get in shape and then possibly meet someone. You only going, you don't even run. You only going to meet people. So you add into the problem. You ain't meeting the people that you would want to actually meet at a run club with that mindset. You meeting people that's just only there to date. So they don't have that mindset of someone who actually runs every day. And
But you
that's
know what? I'm not mad at that though. I'm not. I'm more. I'm not. I'm more. That's better than busting it open on wherever
no,
platform
what
you
that's the
No,
go.
but
issue.
you see what I'm saying though?
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
the issue.
say if I want to meet a wife with a similar mindset as me,
Right.
and that's someone, say I run every day and I want someone who's active like that and thinks like that, is on that same mind with that same
Right.
mindset. I may meet someone who don't have that same mindset or is just there to meet someone with my mindset.
But you
And
would
now,
be able to tell, right? I mean, if you tell them, if they said, "No, this is only my first day here," and then they don't ever come back,
No,
and now you
no,
dating them or you trying to take them out on a date, you kind of know what type of
like for
person they
yeah,
are.
example,
but you see how that could be a waste of time instead of like I came here for this type of person. That's what like if I wanted that person, I may have went somewhere else. But I came for
Right.
this type of person. Now you wasted my time because you're
Right.
not
Right.
really
Right.
about this. So
for
Well,
we have two different agendas.
So, for example, I seen a YouTube video of this guy. So, run clubs well, now they've gotten a stigma, but run club used to be just run clubs, like
yeah.
they go run, but it's turned into it was a YouTube video. Like the idea of it, I get it. They were like, all right, if you're single, come wearing black. So he showed up wearing black. He did a whole YouTube. He showed up wearing black. He get there, everybody that's in black head to toe, single people who were in color because they say relationships is color. Who people in color they're in relationships.
Wait. How are they figuring this out? This is all being done on like Facebook or something. They say come in
I
black,
mean, they have Instagram,
Yeah,
they have
you
groups.
got yeah. These
but
people
and
they
they're
got
being told this: if you single, come in black.
Man, I don't know if you know, but there's a thing called Instagram and social media. It's really popular. They have TikTok, Instagram, it's YouTube.
What does that have to do with my question? I'm
It,
asking, they
he's answering
literally
your
told
question.
a club that you should come in all black if you single. So is this, I'm trying to figure out, is this just a run club where people go running? Or this is also known to be a dating run club, like
no,
people come
We're
to date.
telling you, we're telling you that run club started as a run club. People that like to run.
yeah, people just like to
Now
run.
it's
And
become a
this is a
trend.
specific run club. Are you talking
Oh
about
no,
like
Okay,
no.
so
clubs
you're,
Run
that
you're
clubs
runners everywhere
in
do this?
general. Anybody can have a run club.
anybody, yeah.
So there's run clubs and multiple. Of course, there's ones that's more popular. And when they started, they were just run clubs for people that like to run and work out like that. But now it's become a trend online where people go and try to meet people they want to date. So now it'll be people making videos like it's a trend with girls making videos. Let me dap up tens. So people they think is a 10 out of 1 out of 10. And they're dapping up all these men that they like. So now women are like, oh, let me go here. Or men are like, oh, let me go here to meet a girl or a dude. So what I was saying, like say at the beginning, if I wanted to meet a wife that has similar mindset as me, who would love running and all that, love the running, that's where it would have been a great place to go. But now it's kind of diluted with people that's only going to date. They're not really runners. They're only going there to meet people. It's like become a social thing. It's become like a day party now. It
Yeah.
become a cool thing and trend thing to do
So when the
versus
guy
actually people that like to run.
So when the guy went and he showed that he got there, people that all in black, single, people in color. So he was going up. It was a bunch of bad girls. He was just literally walking up. Hey, I see you wearing black. So easy conversation started because they wearing. So like, hey, what's? But By the time he got to the end, he just got a bunch of numbers, and he went and run. They did the run, but it ain't really. It was kind of null and void. Whereas, if you just got an interest, like say, like when Cam went to go do the what you call it,
Archery.
the archery. Cam woke up one day and was like, "I'm gonna just start doing archery." He going out there for that, and if he happened to run across a girl out there, then that's a whole different thing. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So now,
Yeah, I mean, I've heard.
But if I made a video of like, hey man, all the baddest women in LA at the time I was living there coming to this archery, and now everyone that's coming to do archery to talk to these women, it's like it's not the same thing as versus like if all of us was really interested in this aspect that we're doing right now, that would be a cool thing for us to relate and get to know each other versus someone only coming because, oh, it's pretty women there, let me go.
Yeah, so that's
Right.
it's interesting.
But do you see more guys doing it, or you see more women doing it?
Honestly, I see what made it popular from when I seen it was girls doing the Let Me Dap Up Tens video. That's when I started first seeing people at run clubs. And then I started seeing girls tweet, I'm going to go to run club, meet my husband and all this. And then I started seeing guys doing it as well. But I first saw it from the women's side.
Yeah, I see a lot of women trying to do things like that. There was a girl on some platform talking about she tried to set up one of these events for single mingle type of thing where it's like, you come in and meet somebody, whatever they call it, like single mingling, I guess. But it was nothing but women there, right? Like, and and she got mad at men and saying that, hey, y'all need to start coming to these things, and she's getting upset, and and then the whole I guess narrative is that men don't want to go to these things anymore. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to go to like singles events and all that.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah.
Tired of these women. But these now women are looking at all these other spots now that men typically, that run things and like, other clubs, things like that. So it's kind of, I don't know, man. It's a funny world we live in now because we trying to find each other and we keep missing each other and we kind of everybody's just kind of on a different wavelength right now.
For example, I was going to a run club now, it's very specific, right? Because we watched this brand called Represent, and they have a sub brand called 247, and we watched them grow because they talk about health, like they really talk about health. So if I'm a join a run club, it'd be something like that where I know like they about to get a workout there. Like I know what they do. So if it feels different, I know what I'm going for. If I see a post from Batty talk about let's pull up in my run club, it's a little different.
It sounds like a lot. When they start having big brands and stuff like this, I'd be like, y'all, I feel like, why don't you just get together with a group of people, your friends, and just go running?
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's
instead of like all this branding and I don't know.
No, well, that brand
I see what Ron is saying though. Like if you, it's like a stigma now. If I see a baddie saying, "Come join my run club," I'm like, especially if I don't see no history. Like this is one girl I follow that you would consider a baddie, and she started a little run club, but she was running all year, and just her. Every day she would post her running. So when she started a run club, I'm like, all right, this is a little more legit. And she ain't talking about nothing about dating. She only strictly talking about running. Then she recently did a marathon. So I'm like, that's the person that's for. But like, it was the other, what really made this set in stone for me, like where people are viewing it. I was coming back somewhere with Lolly, and on the radio, the lady was talking about a run club in Atlanta that joined. She like, and girls, y'all never know. You may meet your husband out there, and fellas, you may meet your wife. Go out there and find you this and that. You like, it's like all the most attractive people, most in shape people be there. This is where you want to go if you want to date. And I'm like, see, like I would be upset if I'm a run enthusiast and y'all turning it into this.
But this is Cam. This is the exact argument that people were saying about the gyms. This is the exact same thing. The hoes infiltrated the gyms, and niggas ain't want to be there no more. It's like it's the same thing.
But the difference is when you come to a run club, y'all coming to do this together. I can come to the gym by myself. I'm not coming to the gym to do this with y'all. So whoever in there, that's on y'all. It don't matter. I can be focused. But when I'm coming to a run club, I'm coming to interact with these runners to run together. So
Are these the same? Is it the stereotype of the same like gym type of girl? The extra form to
no,
this
I'm
stuff?
not even. I'm
Is
not
that
even
what
talking
happens in the
about.
run
No,
club?
I'm not even talking about baddies. I'm just talking
Okay.
about anybody who's going for the intention of not running.
Dating. Right.
Yeah, like and even with me saying this is, I mean, it's I look at him like, okay, I get it. I get why you would go there to try to find somebody, but it's like for the run enthusiasts, I feel like it's
Yeah,
kind of
you just don't have your own space that you want to be in. Like that's
it
what I'm
feels
saying.
like
It
it's
does.
ruining
It
stigma.
still
Yeah.
relates to the gym though, because you go to the gym, you want to be in a space with people that are just focused on working out. But you know what I'm saying? When you have a group of people that infiltrate it, it changes the culture. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing.
I haven't
Dating.
really had that experience at the gym though.
Yeah, not me
I
either.
go to, so I can't relate to that one. Like I haven't had any issues where I'm in the gym like, oh my god, because I go early.
Yeah, but I say we go early.
I go at 5
We've
a.m.
talked about this. Yeah.
The people that come at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
You ain't coming in there to be a
Exactly.
baddie. You coming there with this. You got to already be a little crazy to be at the gym at 5 a.m. already. So this is my tribe. So I
Exactly.
don't have that experience.
But
Maybe that's
you do have the experience. You know what a daytime gym looks like in North Hollywood.
Oh, man, yeah,
but
man.
see,
Y'all know what.
yeah, but just in general, I don't want to be in a crowded gym. I don't
Yeah.
care if everyone look good or everyone look bad. I don't want to be in a crowded gym. So none of that really affected me. But and then I can still go be for self. I'm not coming here to work out with y'all. So
No, so that was my mom's. I'm glad we talked about that subject. That was interesting. My uncle calls me. He goes, he goes, you talk to your dad? Before I pick up, because it was like, I seen him call me, it was like 10 something. So I was
This was
like,
yesterday?
it was like last week.
Oh.
So I pick up, I'm like, yo, what's up? He was like, nephew. He was like, you talk to your dad? And I was like, no, what's up? He was like, oh, he fell in the shower. So immediately I'm like, is he okay? My uncle goes, yeah, man, that nigga, all right. He he goes, this nigga done got talking about he got a shoulder contusion and then broke his finger. He said he was like
Oh
Junior.
shit.
He was like, Junior, that's not the funny part. He said something happened. He said he turned around, next thing you know, his feet moving faster than his body, and he outside the shower soapy. And I'm laughing. And then you got me in there laughing. He was like, you gotta call him. And so I was like, yeah, I gotta call. He's like, Junior, he had me in there laughing because he said it was one of them porcelain tubs, so the shit slippery. He didn't know what was going on.
so he broke his finger.
So he broke his finger. So I called my dad. I finally I called him that night, but he might have been something happened. So I finally talked to him. So I'm like, what happened? He said, I'm in the shower. And he said, I'm in South Carolina at the hotel because my stepmom had to go to a conference or something like that. He said, so I'm in the hotel. Everybody is there. He said, and they were all in the living room area of the hotel. So he said, I'm in the shower. He said, but it's a porcelain tub. He's like, them tubs that you wash them babies in sometimes, it's super slippery. If you get some, I know what you're talking about because we all done been in some slippery. So he was like, they got the mats for the tub, but he was like, my wife put the mat outside the tub thinking it was that mat, not the one that go inside the tub. So I was like, okay. And so he said, I'm in there. He said, everything cool. He said, for some reason today, he was like, I could have just got out of the shower. He was like, but I was feeling real good. The water was feeling good. So I wanted to lather up a second time. So I'm like, okay, you want to lather up a second? He was like, yeah, man, water, I felt real. I was already clean. So he said, I went to lather up. And he said, I did a little bit too much. I'm lathering up everywhere, the bottom of my feet, doing all type of stuff. He said, he went to turn around. He said, all I remember, son, is I went to turn around to grab something, put something back in the back of the shower. He said, my feet got them moving crazy, like one of them cartoon characters where the dust roll up on the feet, the feet. He said, my feet got to move crazy. And he said, I think where I broke my finger, I went to grab the bar. So when I fell out the tub, I'm like still, like my finger got caught in the bar. He said, so I fell out the tub. He said, but I thought it was just jammed because, of course, my adrenaline rushes. So I'm thinking my finger just jammed. He said, I hit the ground. He said, and I'm looking up. And he said, He said, I just did what I knew to do best. So I called my wife. He was like, Megan, she's like, what? She said she can't run there. He was like, I failed off the show. He said, I'm laying there naked. He said, all I can think about is I really want to rinse this soap off me. So I had to get back up.
Oh my God. After he noticed his finger was broken?
No. So he said, because he said, I clean up. He's like, I'm getting, he said, then I'm driving around the city and my finger is hurting, but I'm thinking it's jammed. He said, because it's not like, it's not like.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's just jammed real bad. He was like, then that night, he said, my whole hand swole up. He was like, okay. So then they went to the doctor. They x-rayed it. He had broke, I think, like the bottom part of the finger. And he broke his finger. And then he had 2 shoulder contusions. He was like, hey, man, but I'm military, man. It's I'm back up in that. It is what it is. I said, well, you also officially a senior citizen. Once you fall in the shower.
Oh, absolutely.
I said, you a senior citizen.
Honestly, that's dangerous. That's how Johnny Kim died. He
I know
that's very dangerous.
On a cruise ship.
And that's what he said. He said, I'm glad I felt this way out the tub and not like hit the side of the tub, nothing like that. I was like, yeah. He was like, I was like, Unc called me. He was like, yeah, man, I know he called. He was like, he called me. As soon as he hung on the phone, he said, I'm calling your son.
Hilarious.
Did you ask your stepmom her side of the story? Because it's probably funny.
No, I ain't get to ask
her. She came in. Especially if he still ain't cut his hair. You see all that hair.
That's hilarious.
I just thought that was. I was like, "This is hilarious. This is hilarious."
That's when you know you in love, when you call your wife in a compromised position like that. Because she come in there and does she see you just naked on the floor in soap? I know she look at you a little different for a second. Like, what's going on? This the man supposed to be protecting me. He got defeated by soap.
That could have been a divorce right there.
He outside the shower.
Your dad would have been divorced out of Run Club.
I bet you would have had a fresh baldy then.
Oh yeah, he'd have cut that hair there. Yeah.
He would have been an all black.
I told my dad, I said, at this point, you might have to take these acts on the road because you becoming a stand-up comedian because your life is getting funny about a minute.
That's hilarious.
But we can get into some sports. I know, y'all called you yesterday when the play happened, but
I was too busy shedding tears of.
Yeah, I know you were super happy.
Oh,
that's the first Commanders game I watched of the year because I was the best.
Stop lying! You've been watching all the games. You know you have. He watched every single game, back to front, front to back.
Emmanuel, if I've never been honest with you, I'm about to be completely honest with you right now.
Go ahead.
I'm dead ass serious.
Okay, I'm waiting for it.
Funny, trying not to be funny.
I'm waiting for it.
I only watch y'all twice a year, and you know when that is. But yesterday,
the Eagles games.
No, I don't watch those. Y'all just
look at Rome smiling.
Y'all, he can relate to this. Y'all just not an interesting team until this year.
This year they're very interesting
with Jalen Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, y'all just not an exciting team. So I don't watch y'all. But the storyline between the 2 first and second round pick and Caleb coming home was very interesting. And then my option for the other game that was on the TV wasn't as good as that. So I was like, I'm going to watch this one. And I watched the whole thing. And it actually was a good game. It was ridiculous that y'all won like that.
Yeah.
Like, here we go. I'm like, this that Destiny type stuff. But also the same feel that y'all had with RG3 in a way, like that excitement. So
definitely. And I've never outside of watching one of my favorites, Aaron Rodgers, throw them type of touchdowns, I have never seen that on my team ever. I've never seen a Hail Mary work to win a game. So that was my first time.
Here's my thing. Even no matter how this season ends, y'all got to be excited for what Jalen Daniels is as a prospect because you just see why y'all were so bad for so long because y'all haven't had a quarterback in a very long time.
And also, we didn't have a whole organization because we threw out everything, so including the owners.
That too, but you see how a quarterback can turn around a franchise
Oh, yeah.
that quickly. But also, like I said, when you crown Patrick Mahomes and you turn out to be right about that, it's like we gotta wait a year because already y'all have a very easy schedule. So y'all been winning, but y'all ain't really been playing nobody yet. Like this was probably the toughest defense y'all played. And
Baltimore was probably the toughest.
I think Chicago's defense ranked higher.
Is it?
Yeah. Baltimore going down the hill now with defense. Yeah, defense.
So, but my thing is, next year will really be the test because now y'all will have a tough schedule. And you see what's happening to us with a tough schedule. Well, first, we terrible offseason. That's why we so bad. But then the schedule don't help. Like, we just played 49ers. Now we play the Eagles. Then we play the Texans. No, then we played Falcons. Then we play the Eagles. Then the Texans. Then we play the Commanders. We could go 0-5 right there in these next 5 games. Like, that's a tough schedule. So, like,
But y'all also suck. Here's the thing.
I said that this year. We did.
Yeah, but I'm saying like that feeds more into it than the schedule because NFC East you typically had the same. I think we play the same people.
Oh, y'all don't play
outside of like
I
two or three.
checked the schedule. Y'all don't play the 49ers. Y'all ain't playing some of these tough opponents. I don't think y'all play
You
the
don't play the
Lions.
49ers?
Y'all ain't playing these tough. Y'all got an easy schedule because y'all sucked last year. Y'all had the second pick, so you get an easier schedule. When we have a tougher schedule.
Whether the schedule is tough or not, my point is that football always a percentage of it always has been determined on luck of the draw. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. You know, I think it's time to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you to some people in our lives. Like my exes, for instance, because without them, I wouldn't have realized how great of a man I am. I mean, it's astonishing. It's incredible. And yes, I know I need therapy. So this month, it's all about gratitude. And along with the people I just shouted out, there's another person we don't get to thank enough, ourselves. It's sometimes hard to remind ourselves that we're trying to do our best to make sense of everything. And in this crazy world, that ain't easy. Here's a reminder to send some thanks to the people in your life, including yourself. Therapy is a wonderful way to cope with a lot of problems that we have in our lives. Problems and just everyday life, right? You learn new coping skills. You learn how to envision yourself as the best you possible. And it ain't just for people who experience major trauma either. If you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Let the gratitude flow with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/traphouse today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/traphouse. You know what made me get serious about my finances? New York City. And I'm going to tell you more about that in a second. We've all hit a point where we realize it's time to make serious money moves. Take control of your finances by using Chime checking account with features like no maintenance fees, fee-free overdraft up to $200, or getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit. Learn more at chime.com/trap. So back to that New York thing, right? There was a time I was in New York City and I was staying in a hotel and they had an ATM machine. I went to the ATM and it told me that the withdrawal fee was $15. $15. What I did to that ATM machine after that? Well, let's just say I still have an ankle monitor on, all right? So that's what I like about Chime. Chime allows you to overdraft up to $200 with no fees. Join millions of Chime members who are working on financial progress. Chime helps you make progress with fee-free overdraft up to $200. Your next deposit is applied to your balance. Get spotted on debit card purchases and cash withdrawals. No monthly fees or maintenance fees. Over 50,000 fee-free ATMs. To date, Chime has spotted members over $3 billion. Friends give friends boosts. Eligible members get a complimentary boost to temporarily increase a friend's Spot Me limit. When you give a boost, they can boost you back temporarily to raise your limit. How it works: set up direct deposit in your Chime account. After a qualifying direct deposit of $200 plus, Chime will notify you to enroll in Spot Me. With an activated debit card, Chime will spot you up to $200 when you exceed your balance. Your next direct deposit is applied to your negative balance. Chime never charges fees or interest for using Spot Me. Make your fall finances a little greener by working towards your financial goals with Chime. Open an account in 2 minutes at chime.com/trap. That's chime.com/trap. Chime feels like progress. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bank Corp Bank NA or Stride Bank NA, members FDIC. Spot Me eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Boosts are available to eligible Chime members enrolled in Spot Me and are subject to monthly limits. Terms and conditions apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
That just is what it is. And the better teams, it fell into their winning hands. So I'm just saying, it seems like as of right now, we got a little bit of that luck on our side with a coached up team and what seems to be a pretty damn good quarterback. So if all the pieces fall into the right place with, like Cam said, an easy schedule. So if all that falling into the right place adds up to a Super Bowl, I'm not saying we're going to the Super Bowl, but if we do, I think it works out.
What I was saying, to get to my point, I just want to see how it is stacked up against good teams when y'all get there. Because as of right now, you're going to the playoffs. If everything sports, but once you get to now playing those number of teams, now I want to see if it's still looking good. Then it's like, all right, this is a dangerous team. If it just all falls apart, then it's like it may be smoke and mirrors how they talk about the Cowboys when we had 3 12-win seasons and then get bounced either in the first or second round.
We deserve this. There's been a curse on our team for 20-something years through our owner. Our owner was trash.
I ain't never gonna say y'all.
And it's over. I'm praying it's all over with.
I want to ask you, Emmanuel, your thoughts on those last couple seconds. That's what I really wanted to ask you when you was watching it. What you was thinking when he either before he threw it and then like when it was up in the air.
So I was pissed as hell because I felt like, how did we let them come back? I mean, I knew we needed to score touchdowns. Obviously, you can't just win just off field goals like that, not normally. So when they came back, I was like, come on, man. Now we got to deal with this. And then obviously if you're a football fan, you already know your whole week now is dealing with, damn, man, why we got to deal with this, the questions, how the media is going to be talking about you. So I'm already kind of pissed, and I'm like looking, talking to somebody, and like, I don't know what it is, but I'm looking at the screen at the final play. I'm looking. And they're lining up. I'm like, all right. I saw when they threw for an extra 10 yards for right before that play. It went from like 18 seconds to like 2 or from 12 to 2 or whatever.
Tony Romo be calling that shit, boy.
He do be calling that. And so I'm just looking. I'm upset, and I'm watching. I'm like, all right, Jay, what you gonna do? And so I see him. He drops back. He's running around, and in my head, I was like, maybe if him running around may open up somebody randomly. But I still didn't think in my mind. I wasn't confident in that at all. I was just like, nah. So he's running back and forth. He heaves it. And when he first throws it, my first thought is, damn, he threw that shit. Like that thing went up there, like into the air. And when it came down to power people, I was just looking. I'm like, what's it going to be? When they tipped it up, and then fell into Brown's hands, I was just like, I screamed. I cried. I shitted. Me and my dog shitted in the house. We just pissed everywhere. I threw up. It was incredible.
The thing is, 2 things with that play. When the ball's up in the air and it started to come down, the camera panned to the crowd. And I seen Brown behind them.
Yeah.
I looked at my mom. I said, if they don't knock this down, he could get it. So as it's coming down, soon as Buddy jumped and it was too high, it went off the tip.
Mm-hmm.
It was light work from there. Brown was just like, all right, appreciate it.
And what's so funny is the dude who his finger tipped off. I think his name's Stevenson. Stevenson.
He
Yeah.
was selling out.
He was selling out, boy. Right
He
before that.
apologized on Twitter.
He did? What'd he say?
Yeah. He said to the Chicago Bears fans and organization, I take full accountability. I should never, never count someone out until it's 0 on the clock. So he's like, I will learn from this and be better. And a lot of people, it's always gonna be them fans that F you, but a lot of fans like, you know what? I've never seen a player do this. We forgive you for holding up
Because
to
he went over. If he went to Tippy, he probably I might have would have lost. But
if he didn't run over there, they might have just just fell down. But yeah, him and then man, there was just so many good moments when the crowd was crazy. It was just one of those moments that I don't know if wasn't it Minnesota a couple years ago that had this moment that everybody was it the Digs? Yeah, when they found
that happened with them, the Ravens when they won the Super Bowl because they went to the Super Bowl because of us because they threw it to them. What's his name? That was on the Ravens. The wide receiver.
And then you got that Auburn game too. That
Auburn.
That's probably one
incredible,
of my favorite moments. I watched that shit live. I was screaming. I'm not even an Auburn fan, but just the excitement of that shit.
When you're a fan, it hit different.
It hit
just
different.
Watching the reaction of people is amazing. Damn, after years, you get something. It just felt good, man. It felt good for the city. It was cool.
It's a lot of good moments happening yesterday. Like Jameis Winston when he threw that touchdown to win. I was like,
yeah, that was crazy.
That nigga, man. He just authentically himself, man. He's funny,
yeah,
but he's himself. But it felt good for him to win like that.
That's
because soon as your defensive back drop an interception that's going to win the game, something bad's gonna happen. It just always works out that way. In the very next play, they score. So it's just crazy.
I'm gonna show y'all this. Actually, I could probably just screenshot this because I don't even need to play this video. I'm gonna screenshot it. Actually, I can just pull up the video. So this is for football too. Let me go to share. It's from the homie Keenan, his post. Make sure. Okay. So it says, who wins in this superhero football game? I only have to play the audio because he's just talking about his pick. So you got who wins in this fictional. Okay, so you got on your offense, you got Spider-Man. You got I right beside Spider-Man. I couldn't tell if that was Spawn or another Spider. I couldn't even
Venom.
Wait, where's Spider-Man?
Was it Venom?
It might be Spawn. No, look, it could be a black Spider-Man.
It might have been Venom.
No, that's Carnage.
It's okay, yeah.
I think that's Carnage.
On the right side, you got your Luke Skywalker. You got OT. You got Hulk. You got what's the name? Right here. What's the name?
Is Superman? Oh, Superman on Hulk on the same team?
Superman's quarterback.
Oh, that's over with. Oh, that's over.
Hold on. Flash is running a fullback. Sonic is halfback. Piccolo tight end. Center, you got the nigga from what's the movie? That Pixar.
The robot. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So defense, you got Thanos at DT. You got Brawley at DE. You got Majin Vegeta at cornerback. What's Buddy name right here? I always forget. What's the name?
My screen went kind of dark. Who is that? Is that an anime?
I think it's but I just can't remember buddy name. You got middle linebacker Batman. You got old outside linebacker Goku. When I looked at this, right, my first thoughts was this is a battle between Goku.
That offense is winning.
It's a battle between Goku.
Yeah, there's not even Flash alone. How are you supposed to stop him from scoring?
No, but I say this is a offense because we know and this is not even being funny. I know y'all gonna say because I hate bad. It's not even being funny.
I already know what you're saying. He's middle linebacker. He ain't.
He's going to be. His scheme is going to be good, but because he's such a regular nigga, there's nothing he can do in this battle. So,
he's gonna lose his skin.
If you want to bring that up again, when you initially look at it, yes, you can say that. But that's what they said when it was Batman versus Superman. He could Listen, and
That's
what did he do? He was beating Superman ass. So
that's what I say. And then,
obviously, he's not coming on here just as a mere mortal. He gonna
yeah,
come with some type of equipment on to be able to battle. So
sure.
that's already been proven wrong based on the movie.
No, but that's Superman. He still got Goku. He got these other people. He's not doing nothing. But so
It's a
we
team
talk.
sport.
It's a team sport. That's
Team sport. It's not just him.
I know.
But once I see Superman and Hulk on the same team, it's over.
It's Flash.
It's over.
And
Flash and Luke Skywalker. I mean, that's not Luke. That's Darth Vader. Anakin.
But
and Spider-Man. It's just over.
And that's who you should be attacking, Luke Skywalker.
For sure. Definitely.
Of course, he got the Force, but
I'm taking Batman. I'm taking Batman over Luke Skywalker for sure. But what I was gonna say was, when it comes to the outside, the only person that on this defense that's going to possibly try to hold it down because he got instant transmission is Goku. This is the only person that's going to possibly be able to do something to stop the Flash.
Remember, Broly was beating Goku and Vegeta ass, so don't sleep on it.
I mean, no, not until they, Goku had to do what he got to do.
Bro, Superman, Hulk, and Flash are running through them niggas, dog.
I don't know if running through is a strong word.
It ain't even a question, dog.
I'm just like, how do you stop Flash? Because when he be running, he slows time. So
that's true.
If he's slowing time, he gonna move around you, or he could just.
And Superman can go just as fast as him.
For sure.
It's like, how you stop that? And then you got Sonic.
Oh yes.
Hulk is your OT, so if he pulls out and just running through niggas,
that offense is fast. When you
offense fast.
That's a fast offense.
Spider-Man catch radius is insane. No matter what you throw it up, he gonna get it. So it's like, or like I don't like that offensive line is crazy.
The O line is crazy. That's
Superman gonna fly. So this is what's gonna happen. Superman's gonna say "hut." Before even a second passes, he's gonna fly to the sun, power up in 0.2 seconds, come back and blow and just
look,
blow.
Let me ask you this: if you use anything, they can use all their powers and strategies.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
I would think so.
Well, then I'm putting everybody helmet gonna have kryptonite on it. Like everybody have kryptonite.
It still ain't gonna
Thanos gonna have all the stones. So if you do score, I'm changing that shit right back. So we know
Superman once sneezed and blew a galaxy away. It's crazy.
That was in a comic.
Yes,
first off, that's hilarious. They ignorant for that. That's
he got super sick and blew a galaxy away. He punched a hole. He punched somebody so hard one time that every multiverse version of that person felt it.
And think about this. I'm putting Thanos over Hulk because remember what Thanos did to the Hulk? Had that nigga scared to come out. So I need to get back in his mind.
Let's
and
calm
do what
down.
I need to do right there.
That might have been true in the movie. Okay, that was a little. But I don't know. They got comic book Hulk here. And
who's the DN though on defense? Who's that DN across from Hulk? What is that?
Across from Hulk? Yeah, I don't know what. I couldn't even tell what that was, to be honest. I was like, I'm not sure.
What is
zoom
that?
in on Rome yet?
Let me see if I can try to zoom.
What is that?
Oh, that's a droid. I think it looks like a droid that Anakin would fight in the Star Wars. One of them droids.
I'm telling you,
he'll be as strong as like the center, like him in that droid.
But I think we still sleep. I'm telling you, the only person that I got hope for on that whole defensive side is Goku. I'm telling you, I don't think it's an easy.
No. Them safeties are crazy. Them safeties, the CB, the DN, that's all crazy.
Yeah, like
between Goku, Broly, Vegeta, Silver Surfer, and then Martian Manhunter, that's crazy right there because they can do crazy shit.
And Vegeta, like I said, you can't sleep. So that's why I say I think
still,
ultimately the offense is edging it out, but I think Goku and Vegeta and the Saiyans, I think they're gonna hold it down a little bit. They're gonna hold it down.
Superman blown past all them,
and
then Hulk, and then you got Hulk as an offensive lineman blocking for him. They're gonna destroy the world.
I know Thanos giving the pregame speech to the defense.
Oh yeah.
For
And to
sure.
give Batman the credit, if he schemed right with the Saiyans and Thanos, I think they can hold it down. I think they can hold something down for a little bit before the game get crazy. I think it can hold it down for a little.
I don't know. I
Thanos.
don't know what Piccolo doing out there though.
Yeah, I don't know what pick. I don't know what pick.
Yeah. But Thanos' speech starts off, "When we get out there, run from it, tackle it."
But I was like, this is a fun. It was just a funny talk. But all right. What else we got?
That was a good one.
I want to. Let me see something. Let me pull up something. Let me go to my IG. 1 second.
There was this real funny dude in basketball, a white guy by the name of Blur. What's his name? Blur.
Like
Blur?
recently or is
Y'all can
Yeah,
see
he's
my
rookie.
screen?
Yeah.
So y'all know I like rap battles. I used to watch it all the time. Not so much now, but they starting to do compliment battles. Instead of dissing, they complimenting you. And that shit is funny. That may get me back into this stuff.
funny.
It's hilarious. So watch this one guy's verse.
Rounds with Nigel Bennett. What? Sky's the limit. So busy getting money, it's no time to kick it. How he remained fire, defies the physics, and when his name on a flyer, they gonna buy the tickets. Right. Hollow the Don. Type of guy you let take your daughter to prom. I worked out with him yesterday. He's rhinoceros strong. His warm-up, 1,000 push-ups, then a dip rack. Follow along. He made a cultural impact without a popular song. It's Hollow the Dawn. Find him with your dream girl. Probably your mom. He living in a dream world without the Oculus on. The show begun. I owe you one for popping on John. Right. And if I go to jail tonight, guess who dropping the bond? It's Hollow the Dawn. Yeah. He living free from restriction. 1 week he pimping, see him with 3 different women. Then the next, self-reflection, semen retention.
Funny.
That last bar hit because we be practicing semen retention. So that's fun. That's funny.
That's hilarious.
But I got a nostalgia for this. This is crazy because this is
rap battles because when I'm watching rap battles, I'm looking for the funny. So that's what I like. I like stuff like that. And that stuff make you smile. It make you smile. It's just like, oh, I like that.
You think funny wins in rap battles over hard?
Sometimes, not all the time. But if you come with the right funny, it can definitely hit.
Right.
Yeah.
This is phenomenal because it's gonna touch you in you're gonna feel it when you hear some of these sounds. So these are 10 sounds. They say only kids raised in the 80s and 90s will recognize.
Okay. Oh yeah, of course.
Whoa, that shit give you chills, nigga.
Hold on. Pause it.
That was life, boy.
We couldn't hear it for a second. I just wanted to make sure it was up. All right. You can go ahead.
That was life right there. At Disney. Man.
Oh, is it coming through your is the audio coming through your speaker cam? Or is it coming through?
Yeah, I hear it on my end. Y'all don't hear it?
It's like it sounds like you playing it from a distance or something.
Yeah, that's weird because we just heard the battle, so that's weird.
Yeah, do I gotta do something?
Can you turn it up on your computer? Just turn it up all the way. See.
It's all the way up. Do you hear this? Hold on.
Nick.
There you go.
Nick.
Of course.
Nick.
I don't know that one. I know that one. This nigga was causing so much misery for me.
Oh, we know that.
Woo. Damn, dog.
I can't hear that one.
Yeah, that one kind of low. So I guess some of them low, some of them not.
That's crazy.
But no,
Yeah, I was thinking about that. What was the first one? I used to see that after The Simpsons all the time.
yeah, that Gracie fit or whatever that was.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear about that analog Nintendo 64 they trying to drop where they make all the games 4K?
Yeah.
It was like a Nintendo 64, but any game you have from Nintendo 64 and you put it in there, it'll be in 4K resolution now. I'm like, that's crazy.
Crazy. Yeah,
Cool.
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
You know what game niggas putting on?
007. Wait, when they promoted saying the post, that was the sound in there already.
You know what? Speaking of 007, I can go to this because this shit sound like it should be in 007. If you maybe seen it, let me see. Just listen to this. Oh, let me start it over.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
That's hard.
You put that in a movie, that joke gonna go.
That's hard.
So I got two. I'll play two more things for y'all.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all know that Keenan Thomas is one of the funniest niggas.
Yeah, he funny.
Oh, definitely.
This nigga did an impersonation of Keith Lee. And I'm like, why is it so funny, dog? Look at this nigga already. And it was like the skit they did was like talking about the internet. So his part was only this long, 13 seconds, but it just murdered to me. So why is this shit?
Okay, so today I am trying the Hennessy Habanero Fruity Pebble Chicken Sandwich from Lisa Soul Food in Atlanta. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. That's nasty.
All right. The last thing I'll talk about. Y'all know I try to stay away from the ignorance, but this guy just seems to find you because his ignorance is so crazy, the stuff he get into. So Lil Durk got arrested for the murder plot.
Yeah.
So you know who came out talking about it? Charleston White. He was like, good, get these demons off the street and King Von, all of that stuff. So then I seen this clip where this dude, where I guess Charleston White gets on IG Live and let people connect in and talk or whatever, come in and talk. So this one dude said, I know where your location is right now, where you sitting in the car. He said, apologize to King Von, or I'm coming to you and light you up or whatnot. He said, you got 10 seconds. This man Charleston White looking at him, and Buddy's showing the gun. Like, I know where your location is right now. This man Charleston White said, 10-9-8-7-6-5-4-3-2-1 and started going in and say F King Von, his mama. I don't think Buddy.
I seen that one. That's an old one, right?
Respected that. I mean, expected that response. So he was kind of flustered after that. He said, "No, you say you know my location. Come get me." So I was like, that was funny. But then this nigga, wasn't his name Jadon that be trolling? Doing all them stunts.
Yeah.
Called in and told Charleston White he can't come to Alaska. And I don't think Charleston White know who Jadion is. So it was just funny, dog. So I'm going to play a little bit of it for you.
Banned from Alaska.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Banned from Alaska, my nigga. Banned.
And he's trying to hold his laugh.
Alaska. North. Don't step foot in Alaska, my nigga. Don't step foot in Alaska, my nigga. I don't want to see you nowhere near.
Niggas in Alaska. You was in the military. You didn't even know they had niggas up there.
Oh, okay, buddy, no problem. They say they didn't even know they had black people in Alaska. Man, no,
Yeah. Well, shit, I'm a nigga and I'm up here. I'm up here. And guess what? You're not coming. You're the only nigga that's banned from Alaska. You not stepping foot. You step foot in Alaska, see what happens. You step foot in Alaska, see what happens. You step foot in Alaska, see what motherfucking happens. I'm not one to play with. We tired of this shit, bro. You speaking on King Von's thing. You speaking on all our homies' things. Step foot in Alaska, see what happens.
Is it cold up there?
It's very cold.
Yeah. Listen, I like for my nuts to hang, so you ain't got to worry about me coming to Alaska. You don't have to be so aggressive. You had said one time, I won't come. You don't worry about it. I won't come. You ain't got to be so aggressive, slapping your hands and things.
Okay.
I don't want no problem with a nigga that can live in Alaska. You're cold. Handle that cold like that. I don't want no problem with you. You got it. I won't come, my nigga. You can keep that shit up there. And I ain't even know. I don't even think Alaskan women are pretty.
Oh, no.
They don't look like them Pocahontas Mexicans.
Oh, hell no. Now you getting disrespectful because we got some Eskimo hoes. You ain't got what we got.
I think Alaskan women got most of them are alcoholic and they got a high suicide rate up there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, fuck all Alaskan people. They ain't got no basketball team. They ain't got no football team. They ain't got no track. Only thing you can go up there and fuck drunk Alaskan Eskimo bitches. That's all you can do. Nigga, you ain't having no whole bunch of fun in the snow with them Alaskans. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about me, nigga. Yeah, fuck you in Alaska. And everybody in that motherfucker.
Hey, come to Alaska, my nigga. Come to Alaska, my nigga. You got my polar bears ready. I got my polar bears ready.
Shout out to Sarah Palin. Yeah, that's for sure.
We're gonna slide through on the Polar Express, my nigga.
Man, it's fuck up there.
We're gonna slide through your hood on the Polar Express.
Y'all can't run fast in them Eskimo boots, nigga. Shut up. You can't do nothing up there in the ass. It's cold. And then it's dark 6 months after. Yeah, nigga, straight. Nigga, please, y'all depressed in a motherfucker. Stay.
Hold on. I want to show you something.
I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to see nothing.
We get money in Alaska.
I don't care about no money.
We get money in Alaska.
Igloo. Yeah, igloo living motherfucker. Don't nobody care about getting no money. Nigga, all real with us. Nigga, nuts tight like nappy hair.
Like the ignorance, dog.
That was fantastic.
Oh my goodness. He said y'all small up there. Ain't got no basketball team, no football team.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. He ain't lie about not a damn thing. Even the alcoholic part. You know, Alaska, they suffer from a high rate of alcoholism.
But whenever I see I think Romello, dog. He just remind me of the Jet whatever his name is. Romello.
Yeah.
I can see Romello doing all of that.
I got two more things on the show.
That's crazy, dog.
This shit I laughed for 10 minutes straight. I said, what's going on here? Look at this shit. All right, here.
The Spirit of God is here.
Oh my God.
Something is taking place right here. The Spirit, the Spirit of God is here.
Hit him with a Dragon Ball Z power.
I said, come on, man. It's like
my man flipped.
I'm telling you, that remind me of that time I was up there and that preacher was going down the line, touching everybody's head. They was falling out. He got to me, pushed it, and I came back.
I'm hilarious. I'm gonna just show this just because I had sent it to Cam, and I'm gonna just show you, man. This shit just funny. It just looked funny, so I gotta show you. Let me see where it is at.
I'm not.
Let me go.
Cam, let me ask you something. If you would have that day when they were going and putting hands on people, do you feel like if he would have put his hands on you in a jolt of electricity, it would have felt like a jolt went down your body and you went down to the ground? Do you think you would have been a church boy from then on?
Yeah, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah,
I would be like, because you skeptical when you see that everyone just falling. But if I would have felt that and I actually felt, I'm like, whoa, all right. I would have had to talk to him after that. Like, no, like say the theatrics.
Yeah.
Be real with me.
Yeah.
Like, what was that? Don't like. I would have. That was in Macon too. I probably would have moved to Macon.
You would have became a pastor.
I'm telling you, my life would have been changed. Like, cause I would have been blown away.
This shit, man, it was just funny, though. Because I want you to imagine you walking in the bathroom and seeing this. So
what, him? Oh hell no!
But watch it though.
I'm not a hating ass nigga, but it really bothers me knowing this tall, goofy nigga went in a public restroom, put his phone up, and started doing this. Yo, I'm tired of this shit. I'm not a hating ass nigga, but it really bothers me knowing this tall, goofy nigga went in a public restroom, put his phone up, and started doing this.
Yeah. Why and what?
That shit looked funny though. I was like,
I thought you were gonna
imagine. Could you imagine someone say he want to fight you? You walk in the bathroom, his head almost touching the roof. Because the perspective of the camera is how you gonna be seeing him,
right?
But then he started doing that before the fight. What the fuck going on?
Like somebody gonna have to shoot that thing.
If I fight him, you know that shit in the boxing gym, the bag you keep hitting. That's when you know his nuts. Cause that's what I'm at. As tall as him. Bring him down to my level, then hit him with some haymakers.
The last section I was gonna talk about. I was gonna show this right here. So first off, this is funny because this nigga look like British Diddy, but
British.
He did it. But
Brady.
You remember a long time ago when I first started doing J. Rome Wonders?
Yeah.
And now I just see the internet just doing all stuff like that. I just wanted to let y'all know that all of us been before our time. Even with our skits, we was before our time. But these thoughts are funny, and I was like, let me just let's go through some of these while he go through some of them. So let me play it. Let me make sure it's at the right. Okay.
And it hurts.
Say, if you hit yourself and it hurts, are you strong or weak?
That's a great question.
Are you strong or... Your teaching is just brains telling brains how to be better.
Teaching brains telling brains how to be better brains. I was like, that was funny.
Out. Get out. Surgery is stabbing someone to life.
That's a good one.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
Delete me. When you choke on water, you failed at breathing and drinking.
You have failed at both.
So I'm just useless. You are younger in your older foes.
I said that's funny. I ain't even think about that.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Younger in your older foes.
Take my mind. Your first birthday is actually your second birthday.
Yeah, right? Because you were born and yeah.
We cut down birdhouses to make birdhouses.
Yo, that's hilarious.
That's funny.
Human. 12 p.m. comes before 11 p.m.
I thought about it. I was like, it do.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah. It did.
Wait, what?
12 p.m. comes before 11 p.m.
Yes.
So 11 a.m. to 12 p.m.
No, it says 12 p.m.
comes before 11 p.m.
Before 11 p.m.
Yes.
Because after 11 p.m.
Yes, yes, it's 12 a.m. Yeah.
That one fucking you up.
Help me understand. Pain only exists to tell you it's not supposed to.
That's funny. I said that is true.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll end it then because I had something similar to this that I could.
All right,
Is this finished?
Let me see. Hold on.
Each sea in Pacific Ocean is pronounced differently.
Damn, Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
Chai, why do they call it the Paris Olympics and not No.
Let me ask you something.
Dentist or
when you have questions like this, or you ask a question like this, is it a dumb question you're asking? It's almost like I'm asking these type of questions within the question. Is it a dumb question you're asking, or is it a smart question you're asking?
It's not a question.
Not all of them.
Or
That
okay.
first one, like, if you hit yourself and it hurt, am I strong or am I weak?
Yeah.
Like,
is that a dumb question?
Depending who you asking. Maybe someone that can really answer the question, it may be like for a doctor that know or somebody who knows the body really well, but
it's not there's not really an answer to that, right? It's just
I don't
kind of
know.
a
Maybe
riddle,
someone could answer. There's somebody out there that can put an educated answer.
Somebody could probably put an answer to it, probably. Like even this one, dentists are reverse tooth fairies. They give you teeth and take your money, and that's facts.
Like the funny thing, like a show like this, a good internet show to this, like ask these questions to a Neil deGrasse Tyson or people of the caliber of smart and see what they say, because then it'll be funny. It'll be even funnier.
No, the entire purpose of a bayonet is to bring a knife to a gun. That's funny. But yeah, you could show that was it. You could show yours.
But this is another just one of those type questions.
All right, listen. The question was, if Pinocchio's nose only grows when he tell a lie, his nose only grows when he tell a lie, and the only statement he makes is, "My nose is about to grow." Soon as that statement is over, will it grow or will it stay the same? Nah, let me just throw this out here. If his nose don't grow, that's a lie. But then again, it's impossible to grow, because if he say my nose is about to grow and then it actually grows, that means he told the truth. And if he told the truth, that means it can't grow because it only grows when he tell a lie. But if it don't grow, he did tell a lie. So what happens?
I love these little conundrums.
To me, the problem with it, like, it's a funny question, but the problem with it, from me remembering watching Pinocchio as a kid, I think it was immediate, like it was like fact or fiction things. Like if you ask Pinocchio knows today is Monday, and he tell you it's Tuesday, that's a blatant fact that he's lying on. Then his nose grow. I don't think it worked on like him like hypotheticals and him predicting the future. Like, hey, my nose about to grow.
Yeah.
I don't think it worked like that for his nose to grow. I think it was like, this is a lie, and that's when it grew.
It sounds like you break the matrix with that one.
I could be wrong.
I feel like when Pinocchio does that, the whole world just starts shattering. Like,
pretty much.
Oh no!
But yeah, that's all I got for the day.
Incredible.
I got, but yeah, make sure Emmanuel get you out into a run club this week.
Oh man, I'm gonna look for one in my area and
I'll
I'll see
to
what
Best Buy, get a camera.
There you go.
That's what we need to do.
Also, I helped an old lady who fell on this weekend, and it happened very quickly, and I thought she was done for, but she was all right. She scraped her face and her knee. I was like, damn, she hit the floor, and I was like, oh, I hopped
Where
out.
was this at?
I was in front of because he said Best Buy, so it reminded me. I was sitting in Best Buy in the car waiting on my mom to come out. This lady was walking with her grandson, looked like, and she was walking. I'm just looking at him walk, and then she went down. You know them trips where people just go down fast. It went down. She went down fast. I was like, God damn. So I hopped out the car. She was like, oh my God, I don't know what happened. Like she had like a little scratch on the cheek and then on her knee, and I just by God's grace, it was already paramedics like right behind us. Interesting.
Oh, wow.
So they came running over there and they was able to help. So they basically told me get the fuck out of the way and get back in the car because I mean, I already they know what they're doing. So
you should have said you should have said, what took y'all so long?
Yeah, it took forever. And the people in Best Buy ran out with some band-aids. I was like, the paramedics are here. Like, I think they got some band-aids. I think they're gonna be all right.
That's good. The power of community.
Yeah.
See, in LA, people, if you trip in front of somebody, they'll just spit on you and keep walking.
No, that's crazy.
How old was the grandson?
He looked like he might have been like 11, 12. Like he
help her up.
I mean, he was there. I mean, he grabbed her, like tried to catch her from fault, but she was down quick.
Let me tell you, if that was my grandson and whatever, and he looked like KT's grandson, KT's son, you better pick up that woman all by yourself, you big ass nigga. You better big. I don't care how old you are. You
Yeah.
you big.
Big, yeah. He a linebacker. Get it together. But all right, y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. We're gonna keep it going. Let's really start this petition. I don't know which one of y'all want to start it for Emmanuel's camera. We can all sign it. Let's get this petition going that he got to get a camera in the next couple of weeks, or we're gonna have.
No, that's giving too many. It's already been a couple of weeks.
Okay, so yeah, we gotta give him.
He gotta be on camera.
Y'all make sure you donate $20,000 is what we're trying to raise. So if you can get that to me as soon as possible, I'll be up and running.
Everybody donate. Everybody donate $1 towards his camera.
Yeah, there we go.
Because all he needs, because y'all,
we got 20,000+ subscribers. That's about 23,000 right there. Let's go.
To be honest, y'all, all he needs is about a $20-something camera from Best Buy. So yeah, everybody donate $1.
Best Buy don't got nothing in it worth $20.
He used to work at Best Buy. Then he used to work at anywhere. It was at a blue shirt or something.
Even back then, they didn't have nothing worth $20.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.